And welcome back to the Friday Sports Zone. Back to the highlights with Cameron visiting Trinity.
The Dragons playing for just the second time in 4 days after beating Madonna on Tuesday. And yes, over against Trinity. Carmelo Nixa takes the second half. Well, Cameron versus Trinity. Cameron on the road. And now it's Carmelo Nixa taking the second half kickoff. Breaks the tackle. That's all he needed to do. He is gone. 7-0 now in favor of Trinity. So the Dragons being a little lethargic. I don't know. Colson Wichterman finds Cole Burkett on the screen, coming right into your living room screen. Taking out of bounds. Later in the drive, if everyone would get out of the way, you could see Wichterman with the keeper and the touchdown. Just take my word for it.
He likes to go to the corner of the end zone. We've seen that before.
Yeah, we go. Now the Cameron Dragons, they beat Trinity 22-13. In my opinion, Scott, Cameron may be one of the best smaller schools in the OVAC. Always tough.
They're now 5-0.
Yeah, short rest, and they beat Trinity 22-13.
All right, let's go now down to Buchanan, where John Marshall was visiting the Buck-Ups. Would be the Buccaneers getting on the scoreboard first and taking an early 6-0 lead over John Marshall. On the Monarchs' next drive, though, Jacob Caulfield goes deep down the field. Great catch on the other end for a first down for the Monarchs. I believe that was Demario White makes the catch.
The top play nominee.
Yep. And then the Monarchs turn that into a touchdown. And as Clipson Wallace would score, and they take the lead 7-6. Monarchs then with the pick. John Marshall would go on to get the win 33-14 as they go to Buchanan and get the victory over Buchanan Upshur.
Toronto faced Barnesville for their homecoming game this evening. The Barnesville Shamrocks come in at 4-1. The Shamrocks come into place. So we're going to introduce Barnesville right here. They come into place scoring right off the bat. Owen Wise to the end zone. That's a real nice play. Wisely called. Early lead here for Barnesville. Toronto's offense fought. Great catch. Shane Keene with a great snag, but nothing happening. Brought down just short of the goal line. Connor Jones pounds in for a 14-0 Barnesville lead. They keep on playing good football. Then Jones again, and now after two-point conversion, it's 22-0. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. He's got a great last name. It's going to be Wise. One more for the road. 30-0. The Rocks win pitch a shutout against struggling Toronto, 37-0.
All right, let's go into Wintersville now at Kettlewell Memorial Stadium. Andrew Connor and his Indian Creek Redskins up 19-0 over Martins Ferry, late second quarter. And Connor getting some great play from his defense. Caleb Bodo and Luca Morelli take down Baron Lucy in the Purple Riders' backfield. But just a few plays later, Martins Ferry would be able to get on the scoreboard. George Halsey takes the handoff. He'll score to make it 19-6 at the half. The Redskins would get their first win of the season. They knock off Martins Ferry by the final of 26-14.
Martins Ferry continues to struggle. We had two teams that impressed me. Barnesville, a blowout victory, but as well as John Marshall, Justin Crockham maybe even exceeded some of his own expectations.
Yeah,
They've been winning some ball games.
Big win for them on the road tonight, that's for sure. Time for another break, but when we come back, our highlights continue, including our reigning athlete of the week, Malachi Rose Burton and Monroe Central hosting Shenandoah.